Hi, I'm Barbara D. I'm the author of Maybe He Just Likes You, and also Everything I Know About You, and Star-Crossed, and Halfway Normal, and a bunch of other books. But I thought today I would share with you a little bit from Maybe He Just Likes You, the chapter called Guidance. This is the story about a 7th grade girl named Mila who is being bothered by a bunch of boys at her school, and she doesn't know who to talk to about it. And she has the idea that one day that she's going to see her guidance counselor. But when she gets to the guidance office, she finds out that her guidance counselor is on maternity leave. So she gets directed into the office of another guidance counselor. Okay. Still time to escape, I told myself. Just go. But I walked down the hall and into Mr. Dolan's tiny office. He was a young, thick-looking man with a buzz cut and a school ring. On his walls were posters of baseball players, and his small gray sofa had a blue and orange pillow that said Chicago Bears. "How may I help you today?" Mr. Dolan asked. His eyes were crinkled, and he was smiling. "Run." I said, "Actually, I was hoping to see Miss Maniscalco. I didn't know she'd be leaving." "Neither did she," Mr. Dolan said, "but baby Ryan decided to make an early appearance." He grinned. "So what's going on, Mila?" he added to show that he knew my name. My throat felt as if I'd swallowed glass, or maybe pebbles. "It's a little hard to talk about," I said. "But that's what you're here for, right? So why not try me?" He gestured toward the sofa. By now I was trapped, so I perched on the edge of the thin foam sofa cushion. Well, actually, I'm being teased, sort of," I said. "Sort of teased or teased?" "Well, it's not regular teasing," I said. "How so?" "It's hard to explain." "Okay," Mr. Dolan said. "I'm sorry to hear this, Mila. Can I ask by who?" "I'd rather not give out names," I said. "Fair enough, although that does make my job harder." He leaned one elbow on the arm of his swivel chair and rested his cheek on his fist. This was obviously his listening face. "Can you tell me anything about the kids doing the teasing?" "Not really." I cleared my throat. "Well, Mila, it's a little difficult." "They're boys," I said. "Gotcha. And what are these boys teasing you about, if you don't mind telling me?" My clothes," I said. "Your clothes?" He glanced at my red tablecloth shirt. "Yeah, basically," I said. "Are they saying anything in particular?" "No, just about my clothes," I said. He nodded slowly. "Okay, Mila. I guess you understand that when there's a conflict, normally what I do is bring all the kids involved into my office, have a friendly sit down, talk it over, and work things out. But if a student tells me she doesn't want to identify all the parties to the conflict, I'd rather not," I said. "Then it's a little hard for me to help. You understand that, right, Mila?" By this time, I was getting annoyed with how often he said the word Mila. Like maybe he thought if he repeated my name enough times, he'd hypnotize me into trusting him better. "I guess," I said. "So here's the best I can do under the circumstances. You're aware, I bet, that 7th grade boys can be very immature. They act like big shots, some of them, but they can say some really gross and stupid things. And the truth is, they'll pretty much tease anyone or anything that moves." Yeah, but I know what teasing is. This is different, I thought. Mr. Dolan leaned toward me, his swivel chair squeaking. "It doesn't mean these boys are gross and stupid inside. It just means they're showing off for their friends. So if that's what's going on, Mila, I can tell you from experience that the best course of action is to try to ignore them." But that's impossible, I thought. They won't let me ignore them. I nodded. "Ignoring isn't easy, I know," he smiled, "but I promise you it can be very effective." "Okay, I'll try," I said. "Good." Mr. Dolan rose, dusting off invisible crumbs from his pants. "Well, Mila, I'm always right here if you want to chat. Let me know how things go, okay?" I got up too. "I will," I said. "Thank you. Yes, Mila?" I felt my face on fire. Do you know when Miss Maniscalco will be back? You mean back from maternity leave? Yes, I said. 3 months, Mr. Dolan answered.